Hello, everyone.
Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome. We have, what do we have? We have a bronze division hot seat match.
And that's what this is.
We have Scott Smith versus Wesley Cumming. That is Scott Smith racking at the table now.
Yep.
So, A-side finals, the point match for the bronze division.
Hot seat.
Is this bronze 1 or bronze 2? Do we have multiple bronze divisions?
Just one bronze. Or no, bronze 1.
All right, this is bronze 1. So we are your hosts, Kevin and Sherry Ross with Railbirds Productions. Watching some CSI Rules 8 ball. CSI Rules would be alternate break, rack your own, call ball in pocket, ball in hand anywhere on a foul, including on the break. It's always open after the break. You must legally pocket the ball after the break to establish groups, even if you make something on the break. The 8 on the break is neither a win nor a loss. Scratching on the 8 is also not a loss as long as the 8's still on the table. And let's play ball. This is a race to 4.
Race to 4.
Race to 4. Wesley at the table now. Choosing, that was a stripe he just shot in, right? Choosing stripes.
Yeah, so this bronze 1. First place is 1940. Second place, which the winner of this match is guaranteed.
Shirley Morgan, table 6. Shirley Morgan to table 6. You're on the clock.
That's strange. I just saw Shirley. They're just calling her to the table. So yeah, 1365 is the one who wins this match is guaranteed. And the loser would be guaranteed second, which is 970.
The loser would be guaranteed third.
Guaranteed third. Yeah, second was the one I said before that. And the loser would be guaranteed the 970, which is third place.
Yeah, you said second. That's all right.
Oh.
We know what's going on. Anyway, so actually this table is starting to open up a little bit. That's a solid and a stripe up there on the end rail. 7 and the 9, it looks like.
Yeah. So this is a $400 guaranteed an extra $400 match.
So playing a race to 4 for 400.
Scott, if he was to draw that, he could have probably drawn it to the side rail and back into the 9 to pop that 7 out of there. What do you think about kicking at it and pocketing the 9 and just leaving the cue ball right over there right now? Leave that 1 till you can get a breakout on it. Now he's shooting a 2. Get out of there.
Oh.
That was a nice gut shot.
Yeah, he's going to want to break out that 9 ball right away.
And I like going from the 12 and running into the 7 ball and pushing it out because then you still have a shot on the 15.
Mm-hmm.
Or the 13. If you play it the other way, you still could, but you could end up getting hooked behind the 9 ball or something funny happening.
Right. So yeah, so as long as he starts with that, he will have, like use that 13 as kind of a backup insurance ball as an emergency escape if he doesn't get a shot.
Oh no, he scratched.
Yeah, he was over-cheated the pocket, tried to create angle that wasn't there.
Yeah. See, he was looking at going, like starting with the cue ball on the rail for the 12, and it's not off far enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I like putting the cue ball off of the rail, giving you that angle to go into it. And if you don't hit it that way, you end up coming out. You still have that other ball to try and get there. Again, I like Scott just making this 9 ball and drawing the cue ball back and not letting him see that 14. Leave that 1 ball there for when you get ball, or you may not get, you're not going to get ball in hand, but for the beginning of your run to get shape. Because now your opponent is going to be, has real good ways of playing you safe. I can't believe he scratched there.
Wow.
Yeah, Code. He seems to be featured quite a bit right now.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, Wesley's called safe. He's let Scott see this. Like all of it. Yeah, most of it.
Yeah, but if I'm Scott, I don't think I want to hit it. I might just tie stuff up even more just to make life more difficult on my opponent.
Yeah.
Now you just made things easier on your opponent.
Yeah, he's got work to do, but you know, if he can see this 14 right now and clear it for the 10.
Okay, well maybe not easy for your opponent, just easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Pardon me.
Yep, I like this. Gonna take care of these and then work his way down towards this 8.
Yeah, play the 14 next,
So-
then come around for the 15 maybe.
Yeah, you want to play position for the 14, and then from the 14 to the 15 is a good way to go.
Yeah, then you can go because the 15 puts you right there on the 10.
Yep.
Even if you get straight, you can draw it back a little bit to lessen that angle out on the 8 ball.
Ray Lopez, table 44. You are on the clock. Ray Lopez, table 44.
All right, I sense a safety coming on.
Yeah, just tap the back of the 14.
Yeah. Although you might be afraid of scratching there, so maybe just try to get the cue ball behind the 8.
Yeah, well, you have to you can tap the left side of it and leave the cue ball on the rail,
Yeah.
too. You don't have to hit the upper side of it, or you can even kick in behind it a little bit.
Kicking in behind it, I like that.
Now off the end rail and just touching the 14 to the rail.
Yeah.
Then you can hook him with the 14.
He's going for this, which is not a bad option because, that 7's, not in an easy spot for his opponent.
No, it's not laying very favorably for Scott, is it? Bank the 7 up there by the 14. Maybe right up on it. Or you can just push it over lightly towards the side or towards that corner pocket.
Oh, I thought I was going to bump the 7 right out of there and leave the 7 bump the 14 out of there, leave the 7 in front of the pocket.
No, but the 10, does the 10 go? That's a tight hole for that 10 ball. So this actually, this isn't that bad, but you can just roll this ball at it. If it falls, great. You have a shot on the 14. If it doesn't, all you've really left, Scott, is a bank shot. And probably not a very easy one. Did Damien play Matt Horner here yesterday?
No, that was on a different
That
table.
was on a different table. No, that we streamed last night was the we've had Zimmerman, Clay Belvoir, and Mike Stevens was the elite that was streamed last night. We also streamed Mike Zimmerman and Scott. What was Scott's last name? Scott Barnard.
Yes,
Oh.
Barnard. That is correct.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Scott scratched. And Scott was the oh no giveaways. I'm sorry.
Spoilers. We will be having no spoilers. If you want to know who won, go watch.
All right, with his ball in hand. It looks like he's going to slide back over, draw off of this a little. No, did he get out there enough to shoot this and follow it forward? He may have. A little bit of center left-hand English to come off the rail and back down.
Get up there.
Yeah, he hit it right. He just didn't
Man.
hit it hard enough.
And this is kind of do or die here. I mean, he could try to play safe behind the 8, but nah, shoot at your hole.
Yeah, bank it in. Well, you could. Yeah. Trying to, you could then off of the 8, maybe let the cue ball go to the end rail and back in behind it, but or just to the side rail. He's calling the bank. No, there is really no way to play safe here. You got to go for it. That ball's hanging in the jaws. Pretty much. Hanging in the jaws. He's two-railed it. Oh, no. That would give game number 1 to Scott Smith.
I hate when I do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're watching your buddy play, and their opponent does that, don't cheer.
Yeah, don't cheer for someone's loss.
Yeah, your buddy didn't do anything good except for stand there,
Yep. All right. Bonus coverage table up and running. We are live. Not that there's anything going on, but
No,
somebody go check it out and make sure we're coming through okay.
you can watch Randy Baker warm up.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's watching. It's not me.
Ain't me.
It's probably one of our subscribers just got a notification. Oh, Railbirds just went live. Let's go see what's going on. And
Yeah.
What's going on? What's this?
Yeah, there is no commentary on that. When there's a match on there, we're going to do our best to keep the score up to date for you all. Doing our best to help Bad Boys and them get every finals streamed, and it's probably still not going to happen. And I got a note yesterday.
Yeah, did we get it? What did the notes say? Who's passing you notes?
All kinds of people. Did you see all these papers I get?
Yeah.
The Silver Scotch doubles will be played tonight at 6 p.m. as long as everybody is available. They should be, because almost all of the singles is over with at that time.
So be there or be square.
Yep.
So I'm going to guess that one's going to get pushed to table 2 then?
That's what that is. Yep, that's getting bumped. Your Chinook Wins Elite Division Finals is scheduled to start at 9 p.m. tonight.
We got Wesley at the table. So did you go over the schedule of afternoon events?
I have not. Right now you are watching the Bronze 1 hot seat match. At noon, the Silver 2. These are all hot seat matches until tonight. Silver 2 is scheduled at noon. Gold is at 1:30. Silver 1 at 3 p.m. Platinum at 4:30. And we'll be covering both the Bronze 2, as long as it's moved to table 2, and the silver scotch doubles at 6 p.m. All your finals except for the platinum start at 7:30. So 7:30 platinum this evening. It's on table 2. That's the finals. And
All of these singles divisions are finally starting to wind down.
yeah, and you will have 2 finals going at 10:30. Okay. Wonder if Stan and Randy are getting ready to play. It looks like there's a score sheet over there. They're both warming up on that table. Steven says the table looks like it runs a little bit slower, but the stream looks good. Meanwhile, Scott's going to try and run out these solids over here. Get down there, get down there. That works. He's got angle to come around for the short side of this 7. Yep, that's where you want to go. 2 rails right below the 7 ball.
And he could squeak that 7 in there past that 10 also.
But why when you can hit it like this? That's pretty nice. The 6 and
works.
the 1 both go. So roll this up and get on the 2. Oh no, he's trying to make angle that wasn't there.
I'm gonna go check on that, see who's playing over there.
I can look it up right here. Let's see real quick, or you can go check. Let's
All right,
check
go
it
ahead.
and see if we have the information here real quick. That would be an elite division match. Randy Baker, Stan Tarango, final 4 of the winner's side of the elite division will be on table 2 right now, as soon as they get started.
What's the start time?
11 a.m. Oh, wait a minute, that's the wrong one, but 11 a.m. still, yeah. That was the other side of the bracket, but yeah, these are 2 of the final 4 on the A side. The other side of that is Matt Horner and Clay Belvoir.
That should be a good match too.
Yep, they'll be playing on the table directly from the other view, directly behind this one. Get over there, get over there.
Oh, it's not going to get over there.
It did not. Can he bank this behind the 14?
It looks like,
Yeah,
I think so.
It's pretty tight.
It's a tight squeeze, but I think the bank goes.
What if you just roll the 6 up on the rail and roll him up on the 14, taking away the 12 ball and the 11? He's called the bank. It's in.
That's a
front
pretty
of the
good
hole.
shot. Oh.
And he was nice on that 8 ball. Just roll that in the side.
Yeah.
He was pretty straight on it.
You could go a couple ways at this, but probably start with the 14, come out for the 11, up for the 12, back for the 8.
Yeah, just because the 14 is directly, like on the line with the 8 ball, you can make it a little bit tougher to get shape on. So while you're down here, shoot it. If he bumps that.
Bump it for perfect.
Yep, he sure did.
Yeah, he could even go to the 12 first and come back for the 11, but
Do you like to try to get down below the 12 ball, try to get to the end rail here? Or just like this to the side?
just like this is the way I prefer to do it, and then just cut the 12 nice and thin, let the cue ball come down to the right side of the 8, just like that.
Out past the center of the table.
That's a pretty good shot.
Yeah. And on the table next to Randy and Stan, we've got Damien just head over there with a score sheet. That's on the other side of the board. Let's see what those matches are looking like. Oh, that's going to be a good match. Damien Pongpanic and John J.D. Doherty.
Oh, is that 6 going to block the 8?
Get out of there.
It's going to hang up and block the 8.
It did, nicely.
Well, he's got a shot to the other corner, or he could bank at it, but I like cutting it to the corner.
So what do you think about playing the, if you could, bank the 8 to the side rail and pocket the 6? I mean, it's a pretty straight, he's looking at cutting it. Think, the 6 to keep him from scratching.
This is not a final match. This is a hot seat point match.
Yeah.
Winter side finals.
That's in the heart. Nice shot.
Nicely done. That was Wesley.
That was Wesley, yep.
Ties it up 1 apiece in this
Well,
race to 4.
Yeah, welcome back in, Quizzical Pirate. You got any more little gems of information? We like to use verbiage from all different areas of pool, not just American pocket billiards, things like that, things that are old school. So you got any of them other little gems, be sure to spew them.
Share.
Share
is the word you're looking
share.
for.
I'm sorry.
All right, Randy and Stan getting ready to start, it looks like.
Yep, racking the balls.
And you can watch that on our second stream, the bonus coverage.
You can find a link for that at the same place you found this one, railbirdstv.com.
All right, Scott Smith with the break. Oh, no. Kojak didn't even find his way to the subway.
Yeah. He was off-roading.
Kojak in the rough. We got 8 people enjoying the bonus coverage.
Right on. Okay, Shirley Morgan's over there playing good. I was like, I just saw her out in the hallway. She said she had to go play. I don't know how they're calling her to her table, putting her on the clock. JD's going the wrong way. Table's the other way, JD.
He'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, he's playing Damien. That's right, he's going the right way. Matt Horner is playing Clay on the next table over.
He knows what's up.
He don't know. If you're around and got nothing to do, you're out of singles, waiting for your match to play, coming in town for teams, whatever it is, there's a bunch of good matches going on, but we got 4 great matches going on right here. Come on in and cheer for somebody. That's a good one, Snookers. He forgot to file a flight plan. Sent his aircraft back to the hangar. Oh, that was a nice effort. That is not an easy angle to hit.
No, that was a tough shot.
All right, so Scott to the table with stripes. He's immediately calling the 10 in the side off of the 2.
Table 37.
You got to be careful where that 2's going to go because the angle looks like, you know, if it could go and get some of his balls funny, like maybe up towards that 11-14 if he hits it too hard. Oh, he hit the 2 straight on. But it's made that 10 ball harder.
Yeah.
It's got a narrow window now, and Scott's 2 still goes. And I know this goes without saying, and I shouldn't have to say it because everybody out there has already hit that subscribe button, right?
Yep. But if everybody out there, if they could do me a favor and let everybody know about that bonus stream that's going, because not many people know about it. So there's some good pool going on over on that stream too.
I should probably let everybody know about it.
That's gonna be it's gonna be today only because tomorrow starts teams. So we're gonna be using both tables for teams.
Yeah,
on
for
our,
one match.
on our main stream. Hopefully that other stream is coming through clear.
Yeah, looks good.
And occasionally I'll forget to update the score on it. So if I lag behind in updating the score, someone in the chat room I'm sure can yell out at me, say, "Yo, dude, you're like 4 games behind on the score."
Yeah, we'll
What's
try
up with
not to
that?
let it get that far.
Chat room will keep me up to date, whether I want them to or not. All right, good hit, and he's gonna leave it. Is he gonna leave it tough for Scott? Well, he's got that long shot on the 12. I don't think that 14 goes in the side. Nice shot. Oh, get off that 7. Let him see something. Did he get hooked? Yeah, Snooker, that stream will be going all day.
Yep. Up to 31 now.
Cool. Well, thank you, matey.
Thank you very much, Quizzical Pirate. Okay, Stan, you got the score?
Yep.
Okay, good job.
All right, Wesley has solid. All right, he's called a 7. He's called the 7 in the corner. He's going to try to get that past the 14. I don't think it's actually going to go, but he's just going to try to block the pocket. And he didn't block the pocket like he was trying.
Yeah. All right, Clay and Matt are Now lagged. That's close. Oh, I'm like, why is it taking so long for my stuff to load? Because I turned off my Wi-Fi when I
Oh,
was
that would
out.
do it.
When I was out there.
Yeah, cell phone signal is more of an idea than a reality.
Yeah, but when I'm out there and it's trying to stay connected to our internet up here.
Yeah, that doesn't work
Yeah.
so well either.
Okay, warning number 1, Genghis.
All right, don't be a hater.
Don't, you can't say anything nice. Go say it somebody else's chat. No, don't do that at all. Tie your fingers.
Just be nice.
Tie your hands behind your back if you can't not type something nice.
He'll be trying to type rude comments with his nose. I just can't help myself. Hey, Snooker, behave. Don't be agreeing with him.
Yeah. Stan working on another nice run over there. Trying to make quick work of this match.
Ooh. Well, he's left it tough for Scott.
Yeah.
Tough cut on the 11.
Or
Tough cut on the 10 to the side. But yeah, I would start with the 11. All right, ball in hand for Wesley. I like starting with the 2. Just make sure you leave yourself some angle on the 3 and cut the 3 in and come up for the 8. You're gonna start with a 3, get short side on the 2s. He's gonna want to get straight in on the 2 so he can follow up for the 8. Come on, bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah, you really want a little bit more of a bounce. This is gonna send this cue ball like right towards the 10. It looks like. Ooh, over cheated the pocket.
and now he's left Scott pretty good here. You can follow 3 rails this 11 ball to come at the line of the 10 and at the same time not leaving your opponent a shot. Looks like he's trying to drag it back across. And,
Right, get a big
back
bounce. Big bounce.
Jump.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That jumped.
That'll do.
Follow it down and either play the 8 up in the corner or in the side if that's where you get on it at. And that's almost the 50-yard line.
Yeah, came up a little short. He was wanting to play for the side.
Okay, so
Oh, I thought he had it. That was a nice try. And he's left it really tough. All right, you can come off the right side of the 2, just lag that cue ball up to the end rail, leave him really tough on the 8.
table 51, Jeff Beers. Jeff Beers to table 51. You're on the clock.
I mean, he could try to, you know, he can't cut the 2 in the corner. That's a dead scratch. You can try to bank it either to that bottom right corner or try to 2-rail it like at the side pocket or something like that, or even 2-rail it at the other corner. But, you know, I just like putting the cue ball up on the end rail. All right, this is not terrible. It's a tough shot on the 8. All right, that safety has earned Wesley a nice shot at this too. Good chance to win this game. Hey, we're up to 60 people on our bonus stream already. 61, sweet. The word's getting out.
Yeah, I'm getting it out there, and so was Snooker.
All right, thanks everyone.
That's why I was being so quiet, guys. I was posting. Stay up.
All right, nice shot, Wesley. Goes up 2-1, race to 4. And I believe that's going to be Wesley's break. Yep. I need to go adjust the camera. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. The one behind me? Or way over there? The one way over there. People keep bumping it. All right, Randy Baker got a game over there. Let me update that score. Score's 2-1, Stan on the other table. Is that better? Still shaking from you touching it. Tried for the breakout and then came out and then back together. Now, it does not look like the 13 goes. Tough to see. It looks like he can see the 9, but the bank to this corner pocket, the 2 ball is, the 2 and the 3 are both in the way. I think I would try to get it over there somehow. Just to get it out of trouble. I'd maybe kick it over that way. You've got more of an opening and that takes the 2 ball out of play. That's better. I'll bring Scott back to the table.
This camera was a little cockeyed. I had to go uncrooked it.
Yeah. Yeah, it got bumped multiple times over the last few days. I'm surprised it was still in line yesterday
I'm
at all.
surprised it's not laying on the ground in pieces, actually.
It's all right. That's the
Yeah.
rented one, right?
Yep, that's the rental. It's got insurance on it. I purposely chose to put the rental over there in the in the spot that's most likely to get knocked over.
Yeah. Looks like JD's taking game number 1 over Damien.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the solids are mostly out in the open except for that solid black one.
Yeah. Yeah. That one doesn't mean anything though.
I mean, you could break it out from the 4, like the 4 on the side.
Well, what about from the 2 ball right here? Shoot the 2 and come back over, and maybe you hit the 14 opening up the 8, but not really opening up his balls, and you land on the 3? No, they're not. Yeah, it is. That's crazy. Huh.
I don't know what the heck happened there.
No, that's crazy. There you go.
That is weird. Huh. If they're both the same number, it loses its marbles.
Oh, I think maybe it's because if it goes hill, it thinks maybe Scott won the lag because it's on the left side or something. He's the original breaker. I don't know. Yeah, going crazy. There we go. Just leave them altered by 1 point. They are the exact same Fargo rate, guys.
Yeah, they're both 437, but oh well.
Yeah.
That's weird.
There you go, Mike Page. A bug. We found a bug for you.
He'll blame myself or say it works fine for me. Must be on your end.
Oh, that ended up nice. Scott can draw this back and shoot the 8 up, 8 in the side pocket. And I didn't miss. I missed it. He must have shot my shot. Sit.
No, get out of there. Oh.
But he must have shot my shot to break it open. And I was, busy listening to Chris. Team starts, what did I hear, at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, I think, is the first round of teams.
All right, that looked like a good hit to me.
Yep. And he's made a little bit of a mess over there with putting, getting all 3 of those balls over on that side rail now. You got to start with the combination because if you shoot the 9 now, you just shoot the 13. You got to try and get back over for the 14, maybe run into the 11. So if he's proficient or proficient enough at combinations to start with this combo.
Yeah, if you start with the 9, yeah, you gotta. Oh, they were saying it was a bad hit. Well,
Okay.
then in that case, with ball in hand, start with the 11 up, shoot the 11 up table. Start with the 11 up table and draw in behind there for a shot on the 14.
Oof. Yeah. Well, he can, if he wants to shoot the 14, he has to shoot almost completely sideways because the cue ball is on the rail and the 14 is off of it just a skosh.
There, this is for the guy that forgot our names.
Randy Baker is looking to tie this up over here. Got a really good match going on over on that table.
All right, so on this shot here, the 14 ball, where are we? So he could, I mean, he could shoot the 14 in. You just shoot away from the 14.
Yeah.
He could, you know, cut that into the corner.
Oh, he drilled that.
Nice shot. I was too busy jibber jabbering to switch angles in time.
Yeah, no, that was a nice shot. He drilled it. Now you can follow 3 rails around, come in between the 8-9 for the 9 in this lower left. Or if he comes around, not the lower left, it's the lower right. Looking at the wrong screen. Randy Baker, 2 apiece.
Get past it. Get past it.
Yeah, that
Well,
works. It works. He's still got a little bit of work to do, but
Yeah.
you know he's still
got a-
shooting.
he's
He's
got
got
a
a
shot.
shot with a clear hole.
And just don't, you know, like run into the 8 and send the 8 into the pocket or something like that, or
Yeah.
scratch off the 8 in the side.
Yeah, I think I like sliding off of this to the end rail and back up at the 8, then just completely taking that 8 ball out of play. Looks like what Wesley might be doing.
Oh, nice shot.
Bounce.
Bounce. This isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's not an easy shot, but
Yeah. And do you cut this to the right or to the left from the player's view?
I cut this to the bottom right pocket. Yep, right
Yeah.
there, just like that.
Yeah, because he is just barely to that other side of the 8 ball.
Yeah.
Oh no. Is it going to come out, Lee Scott? No, it's a tester.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing to sneeze at here. In the hole.
Nice shot.
Tie it up.
Scott Smith
See,
ties it up.
will it go back to 50-50? Hey, it did.
All right. All right, we got a battle going on here. Fargo 8 says they're evenly matched, and so far that seems to be holding pretty true.
A battle.
I would say they are evenly matched.
Yep. Oh, man.
Oh, hey, I have a latte I forgot all about.
Yeah. A mediocre, not a bad one. See, I drove out of my way to get you a mediocre coffee.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, it wasn't really out of my way. I was going there to get me one, too.
All right, Scott with the break.
And you are watching the Bronze 1 division.
How far for a good latte? Well, how far is it back to? Well, Seattle has plenty of good ones.
Yeah, there's plenty in Seattle, but how
And
far is it back to my
to our
my
kitchen?
kitchen in Michigan?
A couple thousand miles.
Yeah, no, I mean, you got Spotted Cow up in Seattle.
Portland has good lattes somewhere.
Well, they've got Stumptown Coffee, too, in down near, is that Salem or is that Portland? Stumptown.
I'm pretty sure their headquarters is Portland.
Well, kind of a little bit of a jumble there by that corner pocket. And it seems that if Scott stripes, he's got the advantage there because it doesn't look like the 7 goes. Yeah, but the 11 does.
That's a good one, Snooker.
Yeah, you should send us a one of your memes of the day or something for us to put up on the screen during commercials, Snooker. Come up with a good one for us. JD up 2-0.
All right, good shot. Get away from that 8.
Ah,
Oof.
that was his latest Facebook meme. I haven't. I only went on there just to post. I wasn't really looking around at stuff, so I have not seen it today. Randy Baker about ready to take the lead. That's not a bad shot there, Scott. Got his opened.
And that 1-2 are still a little messed up.
Yeah, and in this group of people, you're not going to see a whole lot of running more than 3 or 4 balls. It doesn't mean that they can't do it, but that would be like at the highest level of their game to be running out, more than 4 balls, 5 balls. So I will take into account my opponent's, if you're giving me his skill level, I'm going to take that into consideration where, okay, I can just open my balls up because you're more than likely not going to run out. I do it, playing 9-ball a lot too because most people don't run out.
I didn't see who won that game over there.
Randy Baker did.
Okay.
Made a very nice out, ran out. I don't know if I think it was a break and run because Stan had all his balls on the table. There's a lot of that going on. Out of the 5 games over there, at least 3 of them have been break and runs.
Nice shot.
Yeah. He's like, here, I'll show you how I can run out. Watch this. I hope I didn't drink Scott with that. It's laid in the house, working that Soundview shirt around the room.
Ooh, plugged my phone in just in time. It was down to 1%. Having no cell phone signal out here really drains the battery fast.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Actually, we should have a slideshow of those between matches.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how can I forward this to you from my Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, I have no idea. I know
See,
nothing.
save image. We'll do that. And then I'll just send it to you.
Oh, nice try there. He was perfect on that 10. Oh. Yeah, I agree with you, Rob. You know, it's yeah, it's nice watching top players play, but sometimes it's nice to watch people that are you know, like more your level, my level, you know, our level, whatever. That's good too. Yeah, I like starting with those. Get rid of those down there, then come back up for these other two.
Okay, I sent it. Oh, and it changed. I put snooker, and it changed it to snicker.
Oh, hi, Stan. Does that 5 squeak by there? I think
Yeah,
it
it
does.
looks like it does. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you
it
shoot the
does.
6 in there too.
Just make sure you bounce out far enough off the rail so you have a good line on the 6.
All right, Stan ties it up. Another break and run over there.
Oh,
I think I'm going to want to go back and commentate that match when we get home. And that'll be one we'll want to have audio on. You know what I mean?
what do you mean, Vern?
Kevin, your name is Kevin.
Oh, nice try.
Oh, no. Does a 5 pass the 12? Or you just shoot the 5 now and draw to the side rail and back out a little bit for the 6?
And yes, the 5 does pass the 12. So
Yeah.
he could start. You can start with either ball.
Yeah, shoot the 6, come out for the 5, and then the 8 either up in the corner or the side pocket. Yeah, you know, sometimes my
Your what?
my smartphone thinks it's smarter than I am. Yeah, it wants to my friends who have oddly spelled names and stuff like that. It tries to really. I know how to spell my friend's name. Do we get more of them? Now you're also going to see photos going up of the players at the event, courtesy of Mr. Sandro Menzel. Come on down. And it did. Okay. Well, Scott hasn't left us bad. He can't, oh no, he can't see the 6. I didn't think he could see the 6 to shoot it. If you can't
looks
see
like-
that 6 to cut, you can cut that 5. You know, the cut on that 5 is tough.
Yeah, I think just barely.
Yeah, that's a little Freudian slip, trying to talk with the halls in my mouth and doing 10 things at once.
Great. Now YouTube's going to deny us monetization for this video.
Because I said
Mm-hmm.
the F word.
Yeah, that 4-letter F word, and typed it on screen too. Boy. You know, if he were to cut this to that left corner, you know, that cue ball is going to come back to around where it is now to not leave much of a shot on the 10 should he miss, but still have a shot on the 8 if he makes it. He was trying to knock that 10 out of there. And this is going to sit up pretty nice for Scott. With a bottom left, draw back for the 8 in the side. Oh, he did bottom right. Cue ball went the wrong way. Oh, cue ball. Get out of there, cue ball. Ooh. All right, that puts Scott on the hill. 3-2, race to 4. So you're watching Bronze Division hot seat match. A-side finals, point match, whatever you want to call it. The 23rd annual Western BCA 8-ball championship. Did I mention that this regional tournament has $45,000 added, over $176,000 total prize money to give away? Over 900 singles entrants, over 1,500 people will be here for teams. Being played on 80 tables. It's a lot of fun. Come on down.
Oh, yeah.
Get some of that money.
Some do, re, mi.
Get some of the do, re, mi.
Do for me.
Not do, re, mi, do for me.
Yeah. They mess that.
I like that better.
Yeah. Oh, we're still 3-3 over there? Man, it's been like minutes.
Yeah, how come they didn't run out yet?
Oh, and Damien has tied up the score 2-2. It was 2-0 just like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, Randy Baker over there holding his own against Stan.
Yeah, and Matt Horner and Clay is at 2-1. I don't know in favor of whom.
Yes, Snooker, that is correct. It's the biggest BCA regional tournament in the country.
Mm-hmm. No, they don't have the the Chinook wins anymore. The singles, everything here is only meant for Western BCA members. They used to have that other tournament. They did have on Fun Day the 10-ball and the Scotch doubles, which was open to anybody who is a current BCA member and has an established Fargo rating. And there was money added to that thanks to the sponsors that you'll see when we put up our sponsor logos, or the Western BCA sponsors logos.
Thanks for reminding me to do that. I forgot to do that today so far. Welcome, Mercedes.
All right. Nice shot.
Did he just make that
He
jump
just
shot?
made that jump shot, just drilled it.
And where's our photographer when you need him?
Where's Sandro stands up for now? 4-3?
Well, I'm going to have to request a refund from our photographer.
Yeah, there's a jump shot going on, and he's not here. He's probably at the house getting ready to come in.
He's probably still sleeping. He was up till 5 a.m. working on those photos for us the other night.
And who knows what time last night that he came in, because Oh, almost cut that ball in.
They will print you out one there.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, it
Right
was.
next to the solid too, and clean hit and center of the hole. Yeah, definitely highlight reel worthy
All right, nice little break out there.
if we did one.
Yeah.
I got some shots that Kevin's supposed to put on the highlight reel, and I ain't seen it yet.
I know, I'm lazy.
He does nothing. Sits in his rocking chair all day long.
My lazy boy.
His rocking lazy boy.
Yeah. Hey, if you had one, you would too. Not you personally, I mean like the listeners out there.
Can you
One in
get?
the side,
Yeah, if you
or the
can.
4.
If you can make the one in the side, drop it in the side right now.
Yep.
Let the 4 ball get you to the 8, because the 8 is on, kind of on the end rail a little bit. It's not directly in front of the hole. If you're down table, it's a cut shot. But Scott's going to take this 4, and he's rattled it.
Then he's going to leave him a nice shot on the 8. A long shot, but it's right in front of the pocket.
Yeah,
So
and this is
this is to tie it
tie
up.
it up. Okay, not for the match. In the hole. 3-3. Well, Sandro is awake. That we have verification on that now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what the score beats. Gets Matt Horner up 3-1 over Clay Belvoir. Clay's like, hey, wait a minute. I'm your guy. I'm supposed to be on that table. He's been on the stream table 4 times in the last few days.
How dare somebody but other than me play on that table? That's my table.
Man. No loyalty. No loyalty in them streamers. They just stream anybody. Yes, we do.
Yep. We don't show favoritism. We'll show people from every skill division.
Every skill division, every area of the area, and we're going to cheer for the guys shooting. Might sound kind of weird. We're going, oh, don't get in there, and then the next fight gets, oh yeah, we'll do that. But because we're always cheering for the guy who's at the table shooting. I don't know if Kevin does that when I'm playing a match that's streaming.
Yeah, play her safe. Yeah, kick her butt. Well, I have to be impartial. I can't sound like I'm biased when I'm commentating your match.
Okay.
Right?
Don't be biased to the other player. Oh, can't show any bias to Sherry.
So I'm showing lots of bias against Sherry.
Yep, 5-3. Stanley wins another game.
Already?
Yep, break and run again.
All right.
And if
Safety by Scott.
you're just tuning in, there is a bonus coverage table on our channel. Current match going on is Stan Tarango versus Randy Baker. And if you didn't get to start that one from the beginning, finish watching this one, go over to that one, and rewind it to the beginning and start over.
Yep. You can rewind all the way to the beginning up to
4 hours.
well, I think lately it's only been 2 hours, but at least 2 hours, maybe 4 hours. Looking at kicking that 7 in the side.
Uh,
All right, good hit. Oh no, don't tie him up with the others.
Apparently, I'm being spoiler. I'm saying it over here, and it hasn't happened yet on the other stream yet. It's Steven's watching both of them,
Oh.
so I'm trying to find out. Okay, it's only a couple of seconds, so I'll wait a few more seconds before I say anything.
Maybe we shouldn't say anything.
Oh,
Spoilers. Nah, we'll. Yeah, good luck with that.
yeah, no. Aaron says he was able to rewind 4 hours yesterday.
Okay.
And this is not a pretty looking table here. Gosh, what do you do? It is he stripes. What if you send the 12 down behind the 7 into the 13? Does the 13 go off the 1?
Well, he's banking and
I know he's banking it,
and
but
rearranging the furniture, and well, he's
now
got the
the
13 out.
Yeah, and now the 12 ball's back over there for a shot. But how is this 7-1 lined up? That looks pretty routine. You just shoot right between the 5-7. You do have to cut the 7 just a little bit. That looks like that's what he's shooting, is his combination. Uh-oh, now the 13's in the way of the 7.
Oh, and the 5 deuce got tied up too. Man, no good shot goes unpunished.
Yeah, well, he can actually break the 2-5 from this 3.
Yeah.
Straighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, he can break the 5 deuce, and he can also use the 6 ball to break out the 7.
Yeah, well, now look at what he's done to Scott.
Yeah.
We get them all opened, and then they get in trouble.
Break him out, break him in, break him out, break him in.
I got a nice crowd around watching these matches. We got final two matches of the A side of the Elite going on, and a B side match for the Elite going on right here. Scott can probably cut this 12 in and maybe get his 13 out of there.
Yeah, but he ended up on top of this 2
Yeah,
ball.
so now it's really hard to cue at the ball.
Oh, it gave it a nice effort.
Yeah, he did. And what about a 3-ball combination here? Does the 7 slide off?
I think the 7 stays put, and that stripe
Moves out.
gets out of the way.
Cut the 3 a little bit to the left-hand side of the hole and make sure you do that. Yeah, there's good matches going on when you got the top players all standing around watching. The ones that aren't playing,
Right.
They're all here standing around watching, leaning over, checking scorecards and. So do you not have lunch today?
Right.
You said you probably wouldn't. Oh, it's what he was trying.
Are these stripes going to get messed up?
No,
nope, not really.
Not really. Got a nice shot to start with here on this 13.
Yeah.
Let's
I'd
shoot
rather
the
start
12.
with the other one.
The 12 because it brings the ball out to give you a shot. 13's pretty straight on.
Or if he could shoot the 14 to the corner and shoot a stop shot and just stay right there for one of those in the side.
Yeah, that would be nice too. Get down there. Get down there.
All right.
Yeah.
Cut it in the corner, draw it to the left side, draw to the rail, and back to the middle of the table.
Oh no. So are they racing to 6 over there? 7. Race to 7. Nice shot, Scott.
Oh, nice. Nicely done there.
Yeah, just draw this back off of the rail a little bit to go to the 8 to this corner. Don't try and draw back to the side pocket. You can rattle this just a little bit of bottom right-hand English to pop it off the rail.
Uh-oh, side pocket. Get out of there.
It hit the point
Ooh.
for perfect. Never a doubt. What are you sweating for?
And this is for the match.
There you go. Scott Smith, your winner.
All right, he advances to the hot seat. Wesley's going to have to come through the B side.
Yep. He'll be playing the match for 3rd later.
Yep, he's guaranteed at least 3rd. All right, so that concludes this match. We'll have another match up for you soon, so go check out that bonus coverage.
Yep.
Kevin and Cherry Ross with Railbirds. We'll be back soon.
Signing out.